In Remote Desktop Manager, one of the core components of the user interface is its navigation pane. That's where you'll find all your data sources, vaults, folders, and entries. So it's important to make sure it works like it should and that it's serving your needs. In that case, I'll show you how to make the best use of it. The first thing I want to show you is how the right click can be useful for multiple things in the navigation pane. So if you right click on the navigation pane itself, you will be able to have the navigation pane float, dock as tab document, auto hide, or close. We can view float, so it will basically be undocked as a small window. You can adjust it the way you want it. If you right click back on it, you can dock it back in there. You can also have it auto hide. So basically, every time you want to view it, you have to click on the navigation pane here. If you go and do something else in RDM, it will auto hide in the sidebar. You can also use the right click on the column itself. From there, you'll be able to change what's displayed in the columns. So you can add columns, remove columns with the column chooser. So if you select column chooser, you'll be prompted with the customization window, which is going to give you various options to put in the columns. So let's say you want the descriptions of the entries. Simply click on it and drag it to the column here. You'll see it added the description column. From now on, in your navigation pane, you'll be able to view the description. You can also right-click on the column and select the best fit to resize the column size. And you can also use the best fit all columns. Next, if you want to better organize your environments, we suggest using the sorting priorities on your folders and entries. To do so, right-click on either a folder or an entry and go to Properties, User Interface, Miscellaneous to adjust its properties value. In my case, I'll go in Endpoint 01, go to Properties, I'll go in the User Interface, find Miscellaneous, and you can see the sort priority can be set here. The higher the value is, the higher the priority will be for that specific entry. We also suggest you regularly review and adjust entries and folders sort priority to maintain an optimal workflow. I think it's also important to know that you can select multiple entries or folder using Control plus left click for various actions. That can be used to move entries into folders, launch multiple entries at the same time, change setting using batch edit, and much more. Simply hold on Control, click on the entry you'd want to do the multiple actions. The next thing I want to show you is really useful for troubleshooting purposes for the navigation pane. If there's any problems with the navigation pane or you are not satisfied with its current state due to too many changes and you no longer want it to be this way, you can go to Ribbon under Window and select Reset Layout. From there, you can select if you want to exclude specific settings from the reset. So if you want to keep your current column size and position, simply uncheck it and click Reset. If the navigation pane is missing, you can start by looking in the ribbon under Window, under Layout, and make sure that the navigation pane button is activated here. It might happen that it's closed and you have to go back and make sure it's activated, so reactivate it. If the navigation pane is frozen and not responding and the Reset Layout button hasn't fixed it, there's another method you can follow to fix it. Start by closing RDM, open your File Explorer, and navigate to Local App Data, Devolutions, Remote Desktop Manager, and delete the Remote Desktop Manager.ext file and all of the Remote Desktop Manager layout.lyt files. By doing this, it will basically reset all of your current layout applied to RDM and should fix your issues. I also suggest you watch the videos we made about folders and batch edit. Those are also key features in RDM for better organizing your navigation pane. If you'd like to know more information and tips like this, we suggest consulting our documentations page and knowledge base articles.